More local election results are in as we inch closer to November's presidential elections. We will break down the numbers tonight. At 7 o'clock, your news starts right now. Thank you for joining us for Eyewitness News at 7. I'm Michaela Bostick. Last night concluded another round of municipal elections in the city of Opelika. Last night, citizens living in City Council District 2 cast their ballots and have elected Tiffany Gibson Pitts as their new councilwoman with 63% of the votes. Pitts began her work in public service volunteering at the Potter Daniel Boys and Girls Club in Opelika. She tells the Opelika Auburn News, "I think for so long the voice of the people in Ward 2 has not been heard. A lot of people have lost a lot of faith in the leadership of Ward 2, and I would like to rebuild that." With the election almost a month away, college Republicans are bringing a controversial speaker to campus. Eagle Eye reporter Jonathan Thomas has more.
He's been called one of the internet's biggest supervillains.
Feminism is cancer. Thank you very much.
Milo Yiannopoulos, an alt-right journalist and self-proclaimed internet troll, has sparked controversy during his tour of college campuses. His sharp-witted, politically incorrect delivery has sparked many protests throughout the country. On August 30th, it was announced that Milo will make a stop on the plains. However, you may not see any protests.
Milo, Milo, go away!
So important, especially in the realm of academia, even though we may not accept his viewpoints, even though we may not agree, but we need to be at least welcoming of other people's thoughts and ideas. Of course, we don't accept and we do not condone the violence sometimes that is incited by his I don't know what you want to call them, by his visits, his speeches, or whatever you want to call those. But we do want to welcome other people's perspectives and viewpoints, even though we may not agree.
In an interview with the Auburn Plainsman, College Republican President Cole Davis said that our organization believes that American universities should be centers for debate, new ideas, and intellectual freedom. To many, Milo has become the hero of the free speech and free thought movement that is circulating among young conservatives across the U.S. If you want to see for yourself, Milo Yiannopoulos will be speaking on October 7th at 7 p.m. in Foy Hall. In Auburn, Jonathan Thomas, Eagle Eye TV.
I like to think of myself as a virtuous troll. I'm doing God's work.
The event is free with a valid Tiger card. As the presidential election gets closer, Eagle Eye News begins a 4-part series tonight on the 4 political organizations that reside here at Auburn University. This week, we caught up with the college Democrats to explore how they are preparing for a busy political season.
Tonight we look left as we talk with those a part of Auburn's College Democrat organization. I had a chance to sit in on their most recent meeting, where they discussed the results of the presidential debate. Shannon Arthur, president of the Auburn College Democrats, led the discussion as members voiced their opinion on how the debate went down.
I think it's really fun how Trump tells us that he has a plan. He has this really good plan, but he hasn't given us very many specifics. The only real policy or plan I've heard was cutting taxes, and even that wasn't it wasn't detailed.
When asked about fellow students wanting to join the club, Shannon stated, "Anyone and everyone is welcome. You don't have to know about politics or even be a Democrat. Our club is open to anyone who wishes to attend." In preparation for the upcoming election, the College Democrats will be co-hosting the voter registration drives with the SGA and other political organizations from now until October 24th, as well as working with the Political Science Department as they host a campus-wide election night watch party. If you are interested in joining the College Democrats here on campus, the club meets every other Wednesday at 7 p.m. in room 2225 of the Student Center, and sign up on AU Involved for the latest updates. With Eagle Eye News, this is Matt Stanley.
I think it's a good thing because people are actually seeing it now, how bad it really is.
Next week, we bring you a closer look at the group, No Labels, in part 2 of our series. Construction for the College Streetscape project began Monday and will continue for several weeks. This project will provide more parking in the downtown area, sidewalk improvements, and enhanced pedestrian lighting near the railroad tracks. During construction, the northbound turn lane on North College Street between Titchener Avenue and Glen will be closed, as well as the turning lane between Glen and the railroad track. Pedestrians will need to walk around the construction area at Titchener Avenue on the south side and Mitcham Avenue on the north side. Coming up next, we'll hear from Taylor Harrison, who will catch us up on all things Auburn sports. You're watching Eagle Eye TV, Channel 6.
Oh, didn't notice you there. Tune into this week's episode of Real Talk where we talk about Masterminds, Zach Galifianakis' new film with a notable cast of SNL alums.
I thought it was pretty average. Others may have better opinions of it.
I have a worse opinion. I don't think it was good at all.
It was extremely absurd. Pretty classic comedic movie.
We also talked about Kiefer Sutherland's new show, Designated Survivor, on ABC.
Some of our friends thought it was great. We have other opinions as well.
It's horrible.
Very bad.
It's a piece of garbage.
Thanks, ABC.
We also talked about Martin Scorsese's new movie, Silence, which has been in development for 25 years.
It's going to be sweet. We have lots of good things to say about it.
And we also talk about other TV and movie news.
Yes. We're done. We're done. We're done with this. Teamwork.
This is a place where it only takes a second to imagine your future. Grasp a new concept in class. Inspire a child's curiosity. Discover a real-world solution. Seize an unexpected opportunity.
There goes Davis!
This is where you gain the preparation, confidence, and determination to succeed. This is Auburn.
It's never been easier to vote. Get registered, get educated, and get to the polls. No more excuses. To find your polling place, visit vote411.org. This is a public service announcement of Eagle Eye TV, your eye on the White House.
Football sees its first winning record of the season, soccer brings home another victory, and volleyball prepares for 2 SEC matches this week. I'm Taylor Harrison, and this is Eagle Eye Sports. Auburn football clinched its second straight win this weekend against ULM in its homecoming game.
This past Saturday afternoon in Jordan-Hare Stadium, the Auburn Tigers took on the University of Louisiana Monroe Warhawks for homecoming 2016. The Tigers scored early in the first quarter with a 3-yard run from Sean White, bringing the score 7-0. By halftime, Auburn was leading 28-7. Number 8, Tony Stevens, caught an incredible 48-yard pass from Sean White in the third quarter that brought the score to 35-7. Auburn rushed for a total of 688 yards, while ULM rushed for only 251. The final score of the game was 58-7, bringing the Tigers' overall record to 3-2.
I thought we played well in all 3 phases. Our goal going in this game was improved from last week in offense, defense, special teams, and just kind of looking at it, I think we have a chance to do that. I thought our defense played outstanding. Once again, I thought our offense played extremely well, fairly balanced today. And I thought our special teams played well too. We had a big punt return, which we've been really, harping on and trying to get better in that. But overall, very good win, and it caps off 5 home games.
They will travel to Starkville next weekend to take on the Mississippi State Bulldogs. This game will air at 11 a.m. on the SEC Network. I'm Kristen Burton for Eagle Eye Sports.
Auburn will be on the road for the first time this 2016 season when they travel to Starkville to face the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Kickoff is at 11 a.m. Head coach Gus Malzahn announced Tuesday that running back Malik Miller had surgery on his left knee earlier this week. Miller suffered an injury during the second half of Saturday's game. Malzahn said he is hopeful Miller will return before the end of the season. Auburn volleyball split this weekend, losing to Mississippi State 3-1, then turned around to win at Georgia 3-1. Auburn hosts 2 key SEC matches this weekend in the Auburn Arena, with Mizzou on Friday and Alabama on Sunday. The number 2 Auburn men's golf team won the Jerry Pate National Intercollegiate in Vestavia Hills yesterday, picking up an in-state win. The Tigers have now won 2 straight tournaments and look to win another when they travel to Alpharetta, Georgia in 2 weeks for the Golf Club of Georgia Collegiate. Soccer improved to an 8-3 on Friday when they competed against the Missouri Tigers.
Auburn fans flocked to the Plains Friday night to see their number 20 Auburn Tigers' 5th game shutout of the season with a 1-0 win over the Missouri Tigers. From the beginning, the game was a physical battle as Auburn tallied 10 fouls while Missouri had 11. Both teams struggled to find the back of the net as Auburn took 11 shots and Missouri took 13. A key player in this matchup was Sarah LeBeau, who kept the Tigers ahead with her 4 saves. The lone goal of the game didn't come until the 64th minute by Caitlin Gutschy off of Brooke Ramsey or corner kick. After the game, the fans stayed to watch a fireworks show. The Auburn Tigers will be back in action Thursday as they travel to face the Kentucky Wildcats. For Eagle Eye Sports, I'm Meredith Brito.
The Tigers will be traveling to face the University of Kentucky in hopes of their 4th consecutive SEC win. Want more sports updates throughout the week? We've got you covered. Just like us on Facebook at Eagle Eye TV and catch Tiger Tally on Friday mornings. We'll be right back.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that. That's disgusting. Oh, poop already. You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Our democracy is a government of the people, for the people. And let's keep it that way. Vote November 8th. Get registered. Learn the issues and cast your vote. It's really that simple. This is a public service announcement of Eagle Eye TV, your eye on the White House.
I hope that you've been able to learn a strong work ethic surrounded by character, integrity, perseverance, so that when your 1 second comes, you'll be prepared for it.
Chris Davis.
45, there goes Davis!
Your 1 second, our 1 second is now. And our lives have been guided by the principles of one of the greatest academic institutions in the country, Auburn University.
Last week, the Victoria's Secret Pink Bus made a stop in Auburn. Eagle Eye's Catherine Neal was there to get the latest on campus trends.
Girls swarmed the green space on Monday, September 26th, when Victoria's Secret's Pink Bus rolled onto Auburn University's campus.
So the Pink Bus is a bus that travels around to all the college campuses, and it came to Auburn. It just has a bunch of merchandise, collegiate, and core pink apparel. Yeah, so our day, we opened at 10. We had a really long line waiting for us to open. We had a lot of gift with purchases and a lot of freebies we were giving away and contests, so we've just had people come between classes.
Friday, 2 days after the bus drove out of the loveliest village on the plains, Auburn University took control of Victoria's Secret Snapchat store for the day to show off all of their latest purchases and fun. In Auburn, Catherine Neal, Eagle Eye TV.
Auburn is just one of 100 college campuses the Pink Bus will be stopping at. Another concert is coming to Jordan-Hare Stadium. Blake Shelton and Thomas Rhett took to the Jumbotron during this weekend's football game to announce they will be headlining another Music and Miracles concert. The concert, presented by Chicken Salad Chick, will be April 22nd. Tickets open today. For more information, visit musicandmiracles.com. Thank you for joining us for the news at 7. For more on the latest headlines, make sure you tune in tomorrow for Studio 1105. From all of us here at Eyewitness News, good night and War Eagle!